Hey, Hippocrates alumni and students. I am so blessed to be here today. My name is Rachel Feldman. I am a detox specialist. I am a health coach, and I'm also a business coach for solo entrepreneurs who want to change this world as much as I do. So I am completely blessed and so honored to be here today to walk you through blogging and also social media. The biggest component of getting your message out there, and one that is often missed and overlooked, is really about blogging, letting people know what you're about. Building your business isn't just about having the perfect Excel spreadsheet and the master plan. And yes, that is essential. It is why we talk about building your business in a cohesive way from the ground up with a gateway program. You need, even before that gateway program, to have an opt-in freebie, and you will actually see the freebies right here. Freebies for everyone, freebies for health coaches. So you want to have an opt-in freebie so people get a sneak peek into what you're all about. You also want to have a gateway program. You will see the different programs that I have, online programs, health forums, be a health coach, everything. But you want to be able to blog and really get your message out there. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So let's just hop on over to my blog. One thing that is important that I talk to you guys about when I teach at Hippocrates about building a business in an authentic and clear and concise way is that you want to have a message, really a message that you're speaking to your audience, your potential clients, the people who may be already working with you or may want to work with you, so they really get an idea of what you do. So as you will see, and as you know, detoxification, cleansing, eating clean, being raw, but also really adhering to the bioindividuality of people is a huge component of my business. I work with people that are really ill, really sick, disease prevention, and I also work with a lot of athletes. I work with people who want to go raw. I work with people who need a combination. For you, it is going to be different. So I encourage you to really tap into what that message is and get clear so that when you blog, you're blogging to your audience to speak to them in a very concise way. So let's just talk about blogging and social media. So I wrote about cilantro pesto for heavy metal chelation, and right here you will see this entire post. So I wrote this out, and we can actually go to this post right now so we can see it. I wrote this on my site the other day, and chelation is very important. We're all, breathing in heavy metals even as I talk to you right now. So here I wrote out an entire blog. Considering that I had heavy metal poisoning. So when you're blogging, you also want to talk about your personal experience. That is how people are going to fall in love with you and want to hire you. Whether you do retreats, whether you work with people one-on-one, whether you work with people in groups, whether you own a farm and you're in the process of making a new product. However you want to integrate your teachings from Hippocrates into your business, blogging and speaking to your community from your own personal experience is essential. So in this blog, I talked about having heavy metal poisoning. I also talked about, that cilantro chelation pesto is amazing to reduce the toxic load, and cilantro in general. So I talked about heavy metals and what this, and how you can actually get all these pathogens, bacteria and candida from having heavy metals. Then I also had a great picture. Remember, we are in a visual world, so you really want to have whoever is reading your blog and has come to visit your happy home to have that visual appeal, because we see images faster than we can read words. And we talked about that. If any of you have been in the classes that I've taught at Hippocrates, we talked about imagery being essential. Then as you go down, I add, a little more about why chelation is important for heavy metal and gut dysbiosis. and then I give my recipe. And I did this, and I talked about this with you guys through PicMonkey, PicMonkey.com. It is a great online free tool that you can take an existing picture that you have and add an overlay and add your verbiage, so that people, when they tag this on social media, are seeing that this cilantro pesto recipe came from Rachel's Wellness, and that is my company. So then I have another great picture, and then I have the recipe right there. I also, at the end, talk about how I add this, 2 tablespoons at least daily. I also talk about, the fact that if you want to learn more about working with me in detox and using doTERRA essential oils, you can contact me here. So you always want to make a blog about information, your personal, experience, and then also if you do something else, if you're selling a program. My detox is coming up that I'm selling for my own clients, coming up in a few weeks. But I also incorporate essential oils into my business. So I want to actually never be too salesy. I hate that. We want to be health and wellness professionals who want to scream the power of bringing, the power of going natural and being in our top, shape through using all these natural modalities that we know about. So if you want at the end to talk about a program or talk about, your favorite recipe or talk about something that you may be doing, such as a free event on how to go raw or juicing or anything that you do, that's a great place. But again, do it in an authentic way that feels right for your heart. People don't like to be sold to. So now we're going to talk about, and actually you can see my other blogs right here. Now we're going to talk about how to share. I always encourage you, no matter what website you have, whether it's Wix, Weebly, Squarespace, WordPress, any different of the sites that you can build, or if you're just doing a blog, to always be able to have a share button. So right here, this is connected to Twitter, so I'm going to be able to share this right here. And I am going to use hashtags, heavy metal chelation. Hashtags allow for when people are searching on social media to actually find this. I'm going to tag Rachel's Wellness, and I might have to move this over one or take out this. And just because Twitter allows for a certain amount, and I'm going to post this now. That was just shared successfully to my Twitter account. Now, Google is getting some of the highest search engine optimization for free. So use Google. You really want to make sure that you're adding this. So what I'm going to do is say suffering with heavy metals and looking for, oops, if I could spell, that would be great. And looking for an all natural approach to chelate those heavy metals. Find out what worked for me. Plus, grab your free recipe for my signature cilantro pesto. Gluten-free and allergy-friendly at www.rachelswellness. Then I'm also going to say right here, summer detox and cleanse coming soon. Stay tuned. June 2014. So just by communicating in this way and getting this on Google, I am now going to share this on Google. And I just then increased my blog search engine optimization and reached a different community. It's always about reaching different communities. I want to share this right now on Pinterest. And so I might share this and just say cilantro used in juices, smoothies, salads, or even this great pesto recipe is wonderful for detoxing the body of heavy metals. To find more recipes, visit www. And then I might say download my free detox at www. And then I'm going to pin it. And if we actually want to then go to Pinterest and see, all of a sudden in my detox cleansing and juicing, you will see all of my different pins that I've done from my blog. And again, this is just a great way to get people to know what you're all about and what you're doing. So you can see I have lots of different videos there. I talk about skin brushing. I talk about detoxification, different recipes, everything. And then somebody can come to my Pinterest board or even be searching and figure out what exactly I do. And again, it's just great to be able to share this in different means of social media. If I wanted to then go and share this on Facebook, I can go and share this on a page that I manage. And again, this is linked up. Have you been dealing with heavy metal toxicity? Do you have candida overgrowth and wonder why the anti-candida diet is just not working for you? Then read this article and check out what I have to say about that. About that issue. And then I will just share this. And then when we go actually to Facebook, and I go to Rachel's Wellness, which this is my page, you can then actually see that we just shared this recipe. So I will go right here and just like it. If I want to actually go and hashtag it, I can edit right here. Heavy metals, cilantro, pesto, recipes for health, health coach, candida, eat clean, vegan recipes. So then all of a sudden I just hashtagged it. So when people are searching in Instagram or anything, and if we go back to Rachel's Wellness, and I just want to actually show you my site, because I think it's always important to kind of, see what, so many different ways that you can use Instagram. When you go to my site, these are all my Instagram. Here I'm doing a castor oil pack. This is doTERRA. Here I'm holding my favorite juice for post-run. Here are just different things that I'm all about. Here's a little mini cleanse that I actually put together. So the thing is that you really want to make sure that you're not only blogging, which we go back to, my blog, and you can see the different blogs that I have, but that you're using them in a way that is going to be beneficial for your clients, really understanding a little about you and what you do. I work with a lot of people, and I've said this before, who are athletes in their paleo. Even though I may eat a certain way, or even though somebody else might eat a certain way, I look at that individual, and I really want to help the masses in this world. And for me to help the masses, it means that I really want to work with people to eat clean. That is really my biggest message, to detoxify in a healthy way, to empower people to know what foods really work for them, and also to give them information in an age where we have so much information that people are confused. So again, this is about blogging. This is about social media. This is about getting your message out. And as you see the different blogs that I've put together, you can really start to understand a little about what I do and what I'm all about. So with that being said, thank you so much. I'm going to write a little also about the best ways to use social media and the best ways to blog. But I wanted to just give you a video so that you also have this mini tutorial. And again, it's been a pleasure. You can find out about what I do at www.rachelswellness.com. And if you are a wellness professional and you're looking to expand your business, you can also go to detox.rachelswellness.com. So again, share your message. The world needs you, and I really look forward to talking to you again. So do not get scared to put yourself out there. People really, really want to know what you're about and what's working for your life. All right? So think about your business. Think about what's going to help people, and think about getting your message out there in a cohesive, authentic, and beautiful way. And again, be real, be yourself, build your business.